Biafrans all over the world react with enthusiasm as Simon Ekpa, the Prime Minister of the United States of Biafra, put his enemies and those who want to destroy him to shame. Simon Ekpa is presented as a pivotal figure with significant public trust. His credibility is emphasized, suggesting his endorsement or pronouncement could unify factions within the Biafran movement and resolve internal conflicts. The discussion in this news update centers on the division within the Biafra movement, with two main factions fighting for supremacy. The belief is expressed that if Simon Ekpa speaks decisively, some factions would dissolve or realign under his leadership. Meanwhile, some active supporters of the movement have urged participants to focus on productive discussions that move the Biafran struggle forward, rather than engaging in divisive rhetoric or debating past actions of individuals or factions. Both factions within the Biafran movement are described as actively engaging in fundraising efforts. There is acknowledgement of the importance of transparency and the need for unity to sustain momentum. The Secretary of Information for the Biafran government joins to reinforce the need for focus on the movement's goals. She advises against highlighting factional differences and insists that discussions remain forward-looking and constructive. While acknowledging that individuals are entitled to their opinions, she emphasizes the need for respect and alignment with the overarching vision of the United States of Biafra. She, however, advises supporters to continue moving forward with the Biafran agenda, avoiding unnecessary distractions caused by factional disputes. The platform reaffirms its commitment to unity, progress, and achieving the movement's goals without delays. Bottom of form. Let me tell you a story that has been making waves recently. A story that speaks of resilience, leadership, and a quest for unity. It is about the Biafran movement and a man who has become a central figure in this movement. His name is Simon Ekpa, and he is often referred to as the Prime Minister of the United States of Biafra. Simon Ekpa's journey, his leadership, and his ability to stand tall in the face of criticism have captured the attention of Biafrans all over the world. Now, the Biafran movement is not just a simple march forward. It is a complex journey filled with passion, historical weight, and diverse voices. If you have been following the movement, you'll know that there are multiple factions, each with its own ideas, strategies, and leadership. Sometimes they work together, but more often than not, their disagreements make headlines. This is the backdrop against which Simon Ekpa has emerged as a figure of authority and trust for many. Simon Ekpa is no stranger to controversy. Leadership, especially in a movement as emotionally charged as this, comes with its challenges. Critics have questioned his motives, accused him of various failings, and doubted his vision for Biafra. Yet despite all this, Simon Ekpa has not wavered. He has kept his focus on the bigger picture, the dream of a united and independent Biafra. Recently, Simon Ekpa did something that left both his supporters and detractors stunned. He took a bold step that many are calling a game changer. The details of his actions are important, but what truly stands out is the impact they have had. Simon Ekpa managed to silence many of his critics, proving his commitment to the cause and his ability to rise above the noise. What makes Simon Ekpa's story even more compelling is the context in which it unfolds. The Biafran movement is not just about Simon Ekpa or any other individual leader. It is about the collective aspirations of a people who share a deep and abiding hope for a better future. This shared dream is what keeps the movement alive, even in the face of internal divisions and external challenges. Now let me take you into the heart of the Biafran movement. As I mentioned earlier, it is a movement with multiple factions. These factions often have differing views on how to achieve their shared goal of independence. Some focus on political engagement, others on grassroots activism, and still others on leveraging international support. This diversity of approaches is both a strength and a challenge. It brings a richness of ideas but also creates friction and at times outright conflict. This is where Simon Ekpa's leadership becomes so crucial. Many believe that he has the credibility and the vision to bridge these divides. Imagine being the person who can walk into a room filled with people who have been arguing for hours and get everyone to listen. That is the kind of influence Simon Ekpa is said to have. His supporters believe that if he speaks decisively, factions might dissolve, and the movement could finally find the unity it so desperately needs. But let's not forget that leadership is never easy. For every supporter who praises Simon Ekpa, there is a critic who questions him. This is the reality of any movement, especially one as complex as this. The criticisms Simon Ekpa faces are not just about his actions or decisions. They are about the broader struggles within the movement. These struggles reflect the challenges of uniting a diverse group of people with different priorities, experiences, and perspectives. Amid all this, Simon Ekpa's recent actions have struck a chord. His ability to put his enemies and detractors to shame has inspired many. It has reminded people of the importance of focusing on the bigger picture, of keeping their eyes on the prize. This is a message that resonates deeply, not just with his supporters, but with many others who believe in the Biafran cause. One of the voices that have stood out in this conversation is that of the Secretary of Information for the Biafran government. She has been a steady presence in the movement, consistently calling for unity and focus. In her recent statements, she emphasized the need to move beyond factional differences and concentrate on the collective goals of the movement. Her words have been a reminder that the Biafran dream is bigger than any one person or group. The Secretary of Information's message is clear. She acknowledges that people have the right to their opinions and that disagreements are inevitable. However, she also stresses the importance of respect and alignment with the overarching vision of the United States of Biafra. This is a message that many believe is crucial for the movement's success. It is a call to action, a reminder that the movement's strength lies in its ability to unite people around a shared purpose. As we reflect on this story, it is worth considering the broader implications of Simon Ekpa's leadership and the Biafran movement as a whole. Movements like this are not just about politics or territorial boundaries. They are about people, individuals with hopes, dreams, and aspirations. They are about communities coming together to build a better future. This is what makes the Biafran movement so powerful and so compelling. So where does the movement go from here? For now, Simon Ekpa's actions have sparked hope and renewed energy. But the challenges remain. Achieving unity within the movement will require sustained effort, mutual respect, and a willingness to listen and compromise. It will require leaders like Simon Ekpa to continue stepping up and showing the way. It will also require everyone involved to remember why they are in this fight and what they are fighting for. As I share this story with you, I am reminded of the power of unity. When people come together with a shared purpose, they can achieve incredible things. This is true not just for the Biafran movement, but for any collective effort. Unity is not about erasing differences or pretending they don't exist. It is about finding common ground, building bridges, and working together toward a shared goal. The story of Simon Ekpa and the Biafran movement is far from over. It is a story that continues to unfold, with new chapters being written every day. It is a story of hope, determination, and the enduring human spirit. And as we watch this story unfold, let us remember the lessons it teaches us about the power of leadership, the importance of unity, and the strength of a shared dream. In the end, this is not just Simon Ekpa's story or the Biafran movement story. It is a story that belongs to all of us. It is a reminder that we all have the power to make a difference, to stand up for what we believe in, and to work together to build a better future. So, let us keep watching, listening, and learning. And let us keep hoping for a brighter tomorrow, not just for the Biafran movement, but for all of us. This vision of hope and unity calls for understanding the deeply rooted history that drives the Biafran movement. The movement is not merely a response to contemporary challenges, but is steeped in a historical narrative that continues to shape its identity today. To understand Simon Ekpa's role and the responses he evokes, one must delve into the fabric of this history. Biafra's story is one of resilience, a story where hope has persisted even in the face of daunting odds. The modern Biafran movement draws its strength from the memories and experiences of those who lived through the initial struggle for independence. These memories are passed down through generations, serving as both a reminder of past sacrifices and a call to action for the future. This generational continuity is what makes the movement so enduring and so deeply felt among its supporters. Simon Ekpa's leadership is often seen through this historical lens. For many, he represents a link between the past and the future. His ability to articulate the movement's vision in a way that resonates with both older and younger generations is a testament to his understanding of what Biafra means to its people. This is no small feat, especially in a movement as diverse and complex as this. One of the challenges of leadership in a movement like this is navigating the different expectations and priorities of its supporters. The Biafran movement is not a monolith. It is made up of individuals and communities, each with their own experiences, perspectives, and aspirations. Some supporters are deeply rooted in the historical narrative, while others are focused on the contemporary realities of the struggle.
Cancellation came because of the complaints that were coming from all angles and all corners.
Exactly.
After considering the uproar of the masses, there has to be a reconsider to wait until when it is the right time to go into the interview. She can do that. So that's why I was telling people, most of the time when things happen, every one of us are entitled to our opinion, but we should allow the people in leadership to take the action. If you trust your leadership, like my own very self that is a platform, every one of you should remember that I am here. Like when I start, first of all, most of us, when I start, I always introduce myself as somebody representing the Biafran government. And whatever project the Biafran government put forward, I will support it. Then for you, the masses and my brothers and sisters who are there, you are entitled to object to it. You are entitled to say opinion. And don't expect me to align with you and leave my government.
Exactly.
So
we respect that.
Some of us don't understand that when things are happening, some of them will come on the comment section and they rise and anything. I say something. You know how people are very emotional. And I understand their emotions. When they start, I ignore them and continue. But I want everyone to remember that when it comes to this very issue, I am no longer an independent broadcaster. There was a time that I was an independent broadcaster. When I was an independent broadcaster, I can take any stance I want to take. There are some stance I can take in the cabinet, but I cannot take it in the public here. So you should always allow the government to come out with the final conclusion and don't attack your brother because of his own line of thought. Don't hate your brother because of his own decision. Do not attack anybody because of what they have decided. As long as that person is not fighting against the struggle. Sometimes we easily attack people, saboteur, even just for disagreeing with you. It is not right. We can disagree.
Like they've been calling me now, saboteur and evil.
Really? Why, Brahmans? Why?
So please, let's not the part of Bruno Max have made
as usual.
Bro Christian, it's your time to make your opening speech and let's get on with it. After you, then young wealthy will come. Then my brother Chino, so I can see you there. My brother Chino, so will now take it up. Go ahead, Christian.
Oh, okay. It's my turn to speak. All right, because I didn't quite hear what you said now. So we thank God. I thank everybody in the house, Brahmans and I can't see properly this brother on the green or blue shade. So God bless every one of us. It's another blessed day, Mazin and the Kanu's day, and Biafrans is known now to everybody that the people have decided, like I was saying the other time, that sometimes politicians, they do make mistake of forgetting the fact that the power belongs to the people, and any government that are listening to the people will succeed. And if you win the hearts and mind of the people you govern, you can never go any wrong. You can't go no wrong. So you can see, and this government, current government, led by the deputy prime minister, is demonstrating it that this is what we want. Because, like I said, we cannot come out from Nigeria and go into another Nigeria. No, we will not accept that. We want a government that will listen, do what the people want. The way I look at democracy, sometimes even if it turn out bad, well, the people, the government would have been vindicated. You want this. It's like when the Israelites were telling God, they want leader, something like that, So it's okay, you give them a leader. And when the consequence can they have to persevere because you ask for it. So that is what democracy is all about. So I'm happy about this, and yeah, a lot is going on. I mean, the how is it called? Showore, I saw a program from him. Was he either yesterday or a day before yesterday? And the things he said, so in my mind, I'm like, yeah, if the Finnish government, if they needed any evidence to vindicate our PM Simon Ekpa, this is it. You don't need any evidence there's no better evidence than what Showore was pronouncing in this video. I'm telling you the gospel truth. People need to go and listen to it. But this is not the first time.
We played the video. We played the video day before yesterday here.
Okay. Well, it's not the first time. This guy has been speaking the honest truth about the position of Biafrans in Nigeria. They calculated a well-organized effort to marginalize, stifle, and malign the people of Biafra. The whole world. So you cannot go about holding Simon Ekpa while the military will come, the supposedly Nigerian military come and be buying people left, right, and center indiscriminately, and you expect the people to fold their hands. And when they cry to the world, cry to you, and nothing is done, they continue. So who does that? Self-defense all over the world is recognized. So you have absolutely no ground holding the man. You see, so again, we just have to keep going. The good thing from I also heard from Dr. Ngozi Onaboye, you said that the restriction on our PM has been lifted. So, and prior to that was Adadi Orama, who asked, she posed a question that I deemed was legitimate, very legitimate question that we must know, because we are not, Finland is not Africa, it's not zoo. So if they are holding him, we must know what is going on, and if you are being held, even if you are, well, but from what you are saying now, okay, if the restriction has been lifted somewhat, is pertinent that he speaks to Biafra, because when he does, there are lots of people also who are on like standby or side whatever sidewalk, and they are waiting to hear from him so that they can pitch their tent, because this last Saturday the fundraising from the other side, in fact from both sides, was bubbling. It's unequivocal the fact that Biafrans they want freedom. You can't deny people that. Over 70 to 80 million. How long are you going to continue? So the earlier we hear from him, talk to people so that we can forge their head in one unity. This thing, I was also with another guy who is from Igoro, Ogiaso, because it's diverse. Sometimes you see people say, oh, Biafra want to take Edo, they want to take. No, it is simply not true. The people will decide their fate. Because they have what is called Igoro Biafrans, and they've made up their mind. You can't continue to hold them down and tell them that they are Bini, they are Yoruba, they are this, they are that. They know their history, they know where they come from.
Excuse me, before you continue, there is somebody that's writing at the comment section there. This is it Mwokona Obi Raphael. Mwokona Obi Raphael, if you are man enough, there is still a space and there is a link there. Click that link and come in here, ask this question you are answering on comment section, put forward this argument you're making on the comment section if you are man enough. In this platform, we do not insult people, we do not discriminate anybody, whether you're one Nigerianese, whether you believe whatever be your ideology or your orientation, click the link and come in. Mwekolo Obi Raphael. I am going to give you the next 15 minutes. If you do not come into the program to make this contribution, I will block you. But to let you know that we are not like that stuff where you are coming from. We are not like those people that sent you. If you are man enough, I can see your picture there, you look responsible. Just click the link. It doesn't cost you a thing. Click the link, come in and ask that question in person. You see people who are on stage here in their face, speaking and defending what they believe. Even if you have a different ideology, click the link, come in. Nobody's going to insult you. We'll give you all the time in the world. At the end of the day, the world will see how intelligent you are, or they will see how stupid you look. Thank you, my brother. Go on.
Okay. You don't mind, what is the question anyway, or you don't mind, like...
We will not respond to him if...
No, please don't attempt the question. Don't attempt it.
All right,
let us move on. If you like, you can come in. The link is there. Click and come in.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay, because we are still in the gospel of enlightenment, and you can call it also, I don't know, I don't want to use religious terms, but obviously, like I said, I think before I got caught up in this thing, when we hear from our PM, as the DPM has said, Deputy Prime Minister has said, when we hear from him, he's going to further, smoothing the path, because everybody, he is one that has won the overall credibility of the people, just like Nnamdi Kanu did. And Dr. Ngozi is on the right path. That is why we are where we are now, trading on this path. Yeah, but it takes time. It doesn't happen overnight. PM did not become what he became overnight. No. Not even Nnamdi Kanu. It didn't happen overnight. Because Biafrans are very critical people. We are not sheep. We can't be led sheepishly because I am not sheep. So if you're going to lead me, you have to be willing to listen.
All this problem cannot come out. Let us bend our head now and wait until he comes out. But because of independence now, that is what is happening right now. That you don't really understand. When you go beyond what is happening, ask yourself many questions. You find what I am saying that is what is happening. See, if Obato here comes out, people will still be where they are. Because you cannot do it overnight. You can't. So my people, believe what you believe. I believe what I believe. But make sure you are on the right side of it. Monday, the most hardest people to rule with one body in this world is Igbo people. It's in our DNA blood, and it has been there. So do not believe that Conrad of Obato will stop all this, because many of them has gone extreme to what they are doing. They can't come back again. That is not has now Rajana Kusha Rojo. As no market or one plan is the same. That is what is happening. So I want to stop here for the next time.
Thank you so much, my brother. So you have spoken well. I appreciate you for that very line of thought, and I can't agree more. Thank you so much. And let me allow Anderson. Anderson, are you there? If you are there, Anderson, let's get your words. Speak to us, Anderson. If you are there, let's hear from you. What? Let's hear from you, Anderson. Are you there, Anderson? Unmute yourself. You are muted, Anderson. You are muted. Unmute yourself. Unmute yourself. Go ahead and speak, Anderson.
Hello, can you hear?
We can't hear you. You mute.
Can you unmute me from there? And I'm trying to.
While you are muting and unmuting, just unmute yourself and leave it. It's going on and off, on and off.
Okay.
Go ahead, let's hear you. It's still muted. You are still muted. It's muting and unmuting. I don't know what is happening. You unmute and you mute it again.
Okay, let me see. Is it on now?
It's coming off and on. It's not steady. It's not steady. I don't know. I think you are having a problem with it. It mutes and maybe you just go out and come back again. I'll bring you in.
Okay.
Yeah, just go out. Come back again. I'll bring you in.
Branches.
Yeah.
Yeah. So as I was saying, when interrupted this brother, well, the thing is the situations are different because, for example, I'm trying to explain now with this other faction, they are raising fund. They are moving because I don't paint wall. That is one thing with me. I tell you like it is. They are making headways in their own way. If the PM comes out today and say that he endorsed Dr. Ngozi Orebeze as his deputy, the one to, so obviously, trust me, they will go slowly, they will just disappear. There's no, all of them will all disappear. Either they will apologize, they find a way to get back, or they will just go into oblivion. That is a fact, because so far the PM has demonstrated that he has the interest of the people at heart, just like Nnamdi Kanu. Like I said, these things are things that you win over time, credibility. To win people, to get people to believe in you, it doesn't happen overnight. So anybody, you cannot conjure people that through words of persuasion or this or that. People will have to, it takes time to know that. So that's why, like I said, I interrupted. I said, no, right? If he comes out today and make a pronunciation that the person who is next, who is taking charge, is Dr. Ngozi Orebeze, that puts an end to it. I am telling you the gospel fact. With Nnamdi Kanu was different. Was completely different. The situation, I won't be able to go into elaboration of why it's different, but I can assure you that the cases were completely different. Now, so that is by the way, but again, like you said, everybody have their opinion. So yeah, Biafrans also, obviously, they are not, divergent.
Should I respond to what you just said now?
Okay.
See, we are all, what you are saying now is somehow little bit similar to what my brother Chinonso is saying, only that you misunderstood Chinonso in what he was saying. And what Chinonso was explaining is the actual fact on the ground, that there are people that have sold their soul to the devil, that whether in the presence of Master Simon Ekpa or not, they will do what they will do. It doesn't matter what happens. They will do what they will do. And there are people who will never come back. On your own line of thought, there are people, other ordinary people we are talking about on your own line of thought. You are referring to ordinary people.
I was being explicit. No, for me, I was explicit. I said, like, the Ogenkere and the Van the rest of them.
When you come to those ones, forget them. They are gone. They are gone. They are gone.
No, but they are the one who is drawing and possibly, I use the word possibly, creating confusion on the ground. Now, if the PM comes and say that, because like I said, whether you agree or not, there are two factions on the ground now. Two factions. Now, if PM comes and put an end to it and make a pronunciation, they will go into oblivion. That is my point. Thank you.
Okay. Before we continue, please, Bro Max, before you make a contribution, we have a very special guest here. The Secretary of Information, Dr. Agi, is online. Let's hear from her. She just joined us. Let's allow Secretary of Information, Dr. Agi, to give us a speech. She doesn't have all the time to spend with us, so let her give a speech, and then if we have questions to ask, and we can now refer the question, and she will help us to answer some of the questions before she leaves. You're welcome, the Secretary of Information, Dr. Agi. You're welcome. Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. Good morning, Biafrans, and good morning, the panelists. And Mazi Chuks, Survival, thank you again. For those of us, I always like to make it clear, because so that you understand what we do here. Right now is 4:38 a.m. where I am, but because I know our brother Chuk Survival come up a little bit earlier than when we get up here. Once in a while, I try to listen in to see where I can come in. What attracted me to come in now is our brother Christian. Brother Christian, like Mazi Chuk Survival just said, I am the Secretary of Information for the United States of Biafra government. I wouldn't want you to take us back. Where you are going, we have passed that. At this point, this week, all we are trying here is to see how you can help us move forward. Your opinion about who is moving forward, you mentioned things about fundraising and all that. We don't want that, to be. We are not here to discuss people. We are not here to discuss group. I think what this is to everything that is being said now is just for United States of Biafra to move forward. You are taught, that doesn't mean you have no right to your thought, but this is a United States of Biafra platform. Massachusetts is part of the government. So in a way, we have guidance on what we present. Right now, let's not spend our time here and be speaking to who is going right, who is going left. Anyone here who don't want to support the government has the right to do so. But my Simon doesn't have to be here physically for us to do what we are doing. Exactly, the United States of Biafra is trying to do everything we can do pending when he will join us. So that aspect of your advice about for him to speak, people will take pinch or decide what they will do is okay. But the point is that we just don't want things like this to be spending our time talking about things like this. It's creating division. We are kind of demoralizing people. A lot of Biafrans know where they are going. Anyone that doesn't know where they are going is okay. But please, sir, don't highlight that. That's not what our United States of Biafra platform is for. We don't want to engage and go back to that, please, sir. And another thing I want to observe, this is not the first time. Always try to let the panelists finish their comment. There will always be a time for you. When your time comes, you take your time and, as long as you can to speak. Again, the reason why I'm speaking this is because this is one of our United States of Biafra government platforms, kind of. What I mean, Mas Chooks work for the government. So Mas Chooks, I thank you so much for the sacrifice you make, and please try to guide our topic towards our goal. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Kristen, have a question? Go ahead.
Yes, from her statement, it's obvious that she is trying to toe the same line as the previous guys or the other faction, but that is okay too, So, but I may not be.
And sir, please, I don't want you to use that word. Listen,
no, I can also log out.
No, hear me out. What I'm saying is that for this platform, like the stage you are, that we have passed it. There was a time we were talking about things like that, but now we don't want to dwell on the back. We are moving forward. That's all I'm saying. At this stage, we are not here to come and be talking the other faction or the other faction. And that's all I'm saying. Stage, there is time for everything. That we are moving forward to encourage people to be part of what is going on. That's what I'm trying to say.
All right. Okay. But is the reality on the ground? You may not like it, but it's the reality on the ground. Now,
it's not about me. It's not about me liking what you are saying. I don't know whether you are getting what I'm saying.
Well,
you have the right. You have the right for your opinion. What I'm saying, this stage now is not good to come here and be accusing one another. We are all Biafrans. Anyone that has taken any stage, let the person take the stage. The person has the right. But I'm saying at this point where we are, we have left that behind us. It's not good to start talking about something we should have said in November, in January. That's the only thing I'm just trying to pass on. So, and don't ever, please, sir, with respect, saying the other side. We don't have any side. We are all Biafrans. People make decisions what they want to do, and they do it. All I'm saying at this point, that's all.
Massachusetts. Like I said, moving forward, I don't necessarily have to come on the platform. I will just listen and keep my list because you cannot sanction
Christian, can you listen to me?
Okay, I listen to you.
You see, the problem is I don't know the way you understand what she said. The statement she said is just exactly the same thing I've been saying all this while. You see, certain time when I talk about this issue of the government, we have only one United States of Biafra. They are not two. And we all understood that instruction have been passed all the way from Mazi Simon, the Prime Minister, on what to do. And some people decided to do another way. Whatever direction they want to go and pursue their Biafra, it is okay by them. Mazi Nandi can say anything you can do to get Biafra, go and get it. But when it comes to us, under the United States of Biafra, we are moving forward and we are not waiting for anybody to come on board or this way. Because the ship have been moving all this while. It is not stagnant and it will never be stagnant. So dragging us to the issue. That's why when I come here, you don't see me mention their names. I don't call their names in my program. I don't ever mention their name. I try to ignore it. And that is how we operate. To make sure we don't have those distractions. And
let's keep it simple, bro. Let's keep it simple. Like I said, from now moving forward, I will watch the program because I will not be told what to say or what not to say. Nobody does that. Never ever would that happen to me. It could happen to others. So, but I will just watch your program. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Wait. She also wait. Let's hear from Max.
Okay.
It's one of the powerful tools God gave human being, his creation, Biafrans or any other person, is the power of choice, the power to choose. That is number one. And when we are talking of democracy, we are not going to take the semblance of what the zoo is. And that is the autocratic aspect of it. But God has given us the power of choice. Those people that have decided, yes, they are Biafran. Those people that have decided to go the other way, it is the onus lies on me whether to follow them or not to follow them. And I have chosen to follow the truth, the right path. Exactly. And that is the reason why I am here. I won't follow them. Because, Mazi Chooks, even during the Sister Linda's platform, when we were having, I told you, I said, even Satan, just like Mazi Nambekano said, I said, even Satan, if Satan comes out today and begin to fight for Biafra, my brothers and sisters, I will join. I will be watching and doing my own while he is doing his own. Yeah. And when my Biafra comes, I know where to go. Because for me, I won't stop them. Because whatever, they're in the military, that's what we call friendly enemy forces. If Satan will be my friendly enemy force to kill and deal with my enemy, I will be happy. If you remember also when the unknown gunmen came out, Mazi Nambekano said something, I will never forget that. He said, they are angels. That's what they call them. You've been killing us because we have no arms, we cannot defend ourselves. You have been dealing with us and nobody was able to speak for us. Now the people that have come to challenge you have come. He called them angels. But he did not support them. Remember this. He did not support them. Even when some of them were looting banks, Mazi Nambekano came and said, no, don't do that. We have that power to choose. For my brother, Mr. Christian, like the information minister said, this platform is not a one-man platform. It is a government-approved affiliate. Let me use this word, affiliate of the government. And everything that is being projected here is the projections and the determinations of the government. So let's just respect that principle. That is what. Okay. And this is not a reason for you to say you are leaving. You are going to. If you leave, there is no difference between you and the other one that has got the other part. Thank you.
What that comparison you made is just out of it. I didn't expect you to make such comparison when you begin to use such word. My brother Christian has been here with me for a very long time and we've been talking on this platform. He knows the way I handle issues and I represent the government. He knows very well. So when he began to use that very line of thought, I was really shocked when you begin to use that kind of a word. It's a very simple instruction she gave, which is what I've been saying here all the while. Right. You know where I stand. You yourself, you know where you stand. I know where you stand. So there is no comment. There's nothing she said that is wrong.
No, but I will not be censored. That is why I said I will not accept censorship. I will just walk away.
Censorship. That is where you're getting. Don't call it censorship.
But no, what you said,
my brother, you can understand that in this platform where we are, there are so many people that are listening to us, and wisdom and knowledge of different grade. There are certain things you will say here.
Mazi Chicks, let me support you on this. When Mazi Namoche Christian, there is something, there is what we call maturity. We are adults. That's what they call maturity. There are some certain times a time I said that. No, if you remember, there was a time I said something here. The information minister came and said, no, we should not do that.
I said it
is to set the record straight. It is within me to obey that instruction as long as I am with the government, that she is a minister, part of the people, a minister. So I would like you to not to take it, to that level. For me, as you are okay, I will tell you today, I will miss no words. As a Christian, if you do this, there is no difference between you and those that are carrying eggs. Those that are doing incantation right now, they have gone to incantation. Come back, I beg. Come back, my brother.
I'm still here.
Yeah,
I listen. Okay, there's something I like to say. I'm here because this is part of what I'm assigned to do currently.
Exactly.
As a Christian is not he's kind of just not understanding what I'm saying. Nobody is gagging him. All I said is that let's not talk about who is the other left, who is the other right on our platform, and that this is January. Whatever that happened. I think I would say December, first week in December, whatever that started, whatever the other side. And I've watched his comments, which I wouldn't want to repeat here. So we do not want to spend our time on something that is not going to help us. And I expect that everyone on any platform of the government is going to speak what will help us move forward. That's all. But for him threatening you, he's not going to be here, he's not going to be there. I just want to assure you, Mazi Chicks, don't worry about it. Even if he's not going to be here, you are 5 people today. I'm just saying the panelists, somebody else will come up. Don't let nobody hold you to ransom or threaten you. Because if he's really genuine, I'm not saying genuine that he's attacking us. If he's really mean well, he won't get upset. You understand what I'm saying? That I said, let's move on. That's all. That's the summary of that thing. Let's move on and leave whatever. Everybody is a Biafran. You understand? That's all. Because of certain comments he has made here. You understand? Which I don't want to repeat. It's demoralizing to Biafrans. Thank you. Yeah.
You're welcome. Chino, so you have a question?
Yeah, no, I have small thing to say, and the information I want to pass to our Madam Aggie to take to the government. One of the things I want to say is that if this is much truth, let's say this thing straight, because for me, I don't pretend over issues. I call a spade, I call a room. We have passed that stage when that topic of Martin and Kanu said, if you know what you will do to go and bring Biafra, go and do it. We are past that stage. The stage where we are, we already have that time, we don't have a government. Now I want to ask you, if you know what you can do to go and bring Biafra, are you going to form another government to talk this government? We are past this stage.
No. What I'm saying, Chinonso, again, is this. It's not that I'm supporting I just don't know how to, why it's so difficult to understand.
I understand you. I don't misunderstand. I understand, but I am saying things in my own way. That for now, like me, when somebody said, if you know what you can do to go and get Biafra, go, we have passed. Madam Adi, are you not, do you not have government right now?
We only have government. Remember that's what I said. I said we only have one government. For him bringing,
yeah. If you are not supporting this one government, you are against all. That is me for you. That is why I said I believe in the word of Joshua. When Joshua said
he can go
and my family will stand with the government. I want to be against the government because if you are against it, I am not.
What I'm saying.
It's okay. Thank you, Chinonso. Thank you, Chinonso. I think let's keep our questions short because the Secretary of Information, Dr. Agi, doesn't have all the time. Anybody that has questions on the platform now, just put on your question. I have about 2 other people waiting on the room to also come in.
I know, Mazi Chiefs. You see, Mazi Chinonso, see, from where I am coming from, there was what they call a transition government in Liberia. I spent 3 years, 8 months in Liberia fighting. There was a transitional government in Liberia, headed by one man they call Pomako, and when they changed him because of ill health, and then one lady they call Sawyer Pomoko, and one other lady, Ruth, Madam Ruth Perry came in. There are 3 of them that successfully handled it.
I'm going to bring you up again. I think there is somebody that is out there on the street. I think he's bringing update on whole land on the sit at home. So let me bring him in.
Okay. So what I'm trying to say.
I'll bring you back, Chinoso. I'll bring you back.
In that Liberian transition, there are so many rebel factions that time. Charles Taylor was there. Mazi Chiefs.
Go on.
Let him mute. You see, Mazi Chiefs, let me just explain this. There were NPFL headed by Charles Taylor. There were IMPFL defunct headed by this guy Prince Yomi Johnson, Lieutenant. That is late now. There were Ulimo J, headed by Roosevelt Johnson. There were Ulimo K, headed by Alaji J.V. Kuruma, a Madingo man, resident from Guinea. There were Liberia Peace Council, headed by George Bolle. And there were elder statesman they call Samokaya, something like that. I've forgotten the name. These people, all of them, they were not fighting. They were fighting on different faces. But I can tell you that Prince Johnson, Roosevelt Johnson, LPC, George Bolle, they were not together, but they were fighting for the same thing. Listen to me. They were fighting for the same thing, but they were not together. They are all grand people, but they were not together. Until the government was restored. And I don't want to go into details how Charles Taylor came as a president. He was supposed to be the president as at that time. But something has to be done. Something has to give way for that peace to reign there. Today, you have a crown man who is there, who has taken over the power there, and so on and so forth, a native of that particular place. So in this case, anybody, I have chosen to work with the United States of Biafra as declared the 29th of December 2024. If anybody stands against that, yes, that person is against me. If that person is doing anything against the enemy on the ground, which is the Nigerian government that we are fighting, I won't have no problem with that person. That person is my friendly enemy force. They are Biafrans, so I won't have anything to do with anything against those people. As long as what they are doing It's
Thank you,
not.
Maxwell. Thank you. Let's hear from this.
The people of Biafra. That's all. Thank you.
Network in Biafra land. Sometimes it will just grab us. Let's just use the opportunity. Chusky, are you there? Chusky, let's hear from you. I think that's the sit at home update. Let's
yes, sir. I'm here, sir. Good morning.
Good morning, my brother.
You can see I'm driving. I'm trying to give you a coverage of what is happening in Biafra land because I was driving from Olo down to Unkure. You can see the road is deserted. So you can take a look.
Zoo network.
It's gone. It's gone. It will come back.
Yeah, it's gonna come back. It's gonna come back. Zoo network. That's the challenges we have and the Zoo network and all that. So
okay, if they don't have
if it comes in, if it comes me,
can I step out so that you can have your studio?
Hold on, Max.
Yeah, I said if they don't have any question, I could go so that somebody can take my place for your studio.
Okay, Young Wealthy, are you there? You have a question?
No, sir.
Okay, if you don't have a question, let me see. I think there is somebody on the background also. If he has a question, Mazi Obed. Mazi Obed, you have a question?
Yeah, good morning from my end here.
You have a question for the Secretary of Information? Let's just know if you have a question so that she can tell the question first before she leaves.
Definitely, I don't have a question for her.
Okay.
I just want to appreciate her for the good work she's doing and all.
Okay.
I have one question. I have only one question, Madissus.
Okay.
Yeah, my question is, I want to ask our Madam Agi, is there anything that government can help Biafrans who moreover in the land to know their states? Is there any program we are planning how to teach our people in the homeland to know their states more than the way we in outside our states?
Yeah, I was in another program yesterday, and that was brought up, and I said we will put things to the state that when, let's say for instance, like now Mazi Chuks is doing something, Mazi Chuks will be able to show the map of United States of Biafra. But as for the Biafrans at home, I will try to encourage, like if any of them can join, like that can happen if they don't know their states. Just be patient a little bit. We will have our platform, and if anyone wants to know their state, for instance, here, you can send your number to Mazi Chuks, or I'll be able to find it and send to you, and that will enable and send you your number of your state administrator, so that person can add you in the group. But meanwhile, if you want to join a group right now where you can get that information, I don't have to even call you. You can join the United States of Biafra worldwide. If you need to join that group, please give Mazi Chuks your phone number so that you'll be added to that group. Once you're in that group, you'll be able to get, even when you ask about your state, somebody will respond there to tell you where you are at. Just multiple angles to assist. Yes.
Okay, there is one solution I need to bring in if you can help with social media. I also ask the government to, even if it is 1 day in 7 days, to use like Mazu's platform, Mazu and all the rest, what we are doing, to come out on air, analyze them, say if they bring like old Anam that will have 3 states. They start from, let me see, if they start from Ordinary State, they said this is what make entire Ordinary. So people in that area, as this is our brother who is the homeland now, can also hear that let me say he's from Anambra, then he will also know that Anambra, that Ehiala is in Ordinary, Uli is in Ordinary, Amoka is in this, and this, people, many of them did not read. So when they hearing that is mentioned on the platform, so they also get it on their brain. This is my suggestion. I think it can help us also.
And the way, like saying, bringing out the day, or to be saying that might even take longer. Like as the Secretary of Information, I might do that like 3 states with the counties, and then share it with the broadcasters and the people on space. That would be a wider coverage. And another thing I would like you to know is this: we will do this even when you do that. This based on certain questions that have been asked before. You still find out people that will still be come back. But however, we will do that part. I will try to pick it up three states at least and share with the broadcasters. So to start on that, I will do that. Like the states and the counties. Yes. Yeah. I will do that.
Akonye, do you have a question?
I'll do that.
I do not have question. Good morning.
Okay.
I wanted to ask our brother Christian question, but it seems as he's no longer here.
Christian is coming back. I saw him again. He's coming back. So when he comes, he can ask a question. First of all, we just want to know people who want to ask questions to Dr. Agi so that she can get busy with what she's doing. And Chusky,
Yes, sir.
you have any question or anything to tell Secretary of Information before she leaves? You're muted.
Okay, I don't have anything to tell her, sir. All I want to tell her that we are in support of her in whatever she's doing, that she should continue. Then I'll also use the opportunity to talk to Biafrans, telling them that we should all stick to our government and ignoring any other group of people, because like we say, when I was going through a post today, that
we allow you to complete your line of thought when it's your turn to speak. Once okay. At least you have given us the proof that the sit at home is going on and people can see it, and the Secretary of Information can see it that it's also going on. That's very important for us. And now we can allow our Secretary of Information to maybe address us finally, and she leaves. Then we
okay. Thank you. Okay, thank you so much, Biafrans. I appreciate each and every one of you, and the government also appreciates you for your steadfastness and patience and tolerance. The phase we are here will come to pass. Like I said, our government is the future government. We don't live in the past. That's the angle I was coming from. I'm not here to tell anybody how you should speak or your thought. But at the same time, we don't want to deal with things that we have passed. If we keep doing that, it's like opening up a wound. We will never move to anywhere. We want to let that be. It's something that has happened. There's nothing each and every one of us can do about it. It belongs to the past. Support the United States of Biafra. That's the only government you have. Anyone that is on standby or waiting till Mazi Simon Ekpa comes out, if you choose to do that, that's okay, but let that be your personal choice. But if you believe in the Biafra restoration, you will know it's not about Mazi Simon Ekpa alone. It's about your freedom. It's about your freedom. You tomorrow can be the Mazi Simon Ekpa. You can be Mazi Nnamdi Kanu tomorrow. You can be Dr. Ngozi Orabeze of the Biafra. The freedom is for everyone. So I appeal to you, for those of them in homeland, you are the ones in forefront. Hold on. Victory will certainly be ours. And at the same time, please make sure that you watch your environment. Safety first. Thank you so much. And Mazi Chuks, I appreciate all you are doing for us. Thank you so much. And have a good day. Yes.
Thank you so much, Honorable. We appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. So, my fellow Biafrans, we continue our program to do justice on our program. So, Chusky, continue on your line of thought. After
okay, sir.
Then Akonye Wetere will now come in.
It's okay. Good morning, Biafrans, once again. Mazi Chus, I always hail you. for your good work, and other Biafrans who are working seriously and very hard to make sure that our government continue to be moving ahead despite little distractions. So, like I was showing you when I was coming down from Olu, you can see everywhere is deserted. The sit-at-home is still observed, showing that Biafrans are still in compliance with the sit-at-home here in Olu. Then another thing I want to say is democracy is all about a government of the people, by the people, and for the people. You know, there was the COS, we heard that Dr. Damages is planning to have a talk with COS today. Eventually, Biafrans, it didn't go well with Biafrans, and they were saying, Ma, we wouldn't want you to honor the invitation. And to my surprise, our COS hacking to the voice of Biafra. That is exactly what government is all about. Not in the zoo. Why no? Even if the 100 people who comment and we don't, even all the people in Nigeria will tell them we don't want this, they still go ahead because they are selfish and they want it to benefit them. Thank God Biafra is not, government is not going in that way. It is a government that when the people speak, our government listens to us. That is a very big applause to the world and a very big credit to our COS. May she continue to be working hard. We are all in fully supporting her. Thank you. Then for those who have not up till now, they have not even repented, trying to, you know, one thing I learned in life is that no matter what you do somebody, when you come and say I'm sorry, I think there is no devilish heart, there is no evil heart that won't forgive, because I so much believe in forgiveness. So I believe that by now the led astrays supposed to have come back to say sorry, and they continue to support what we are doing, because they know already they have been they have been falling apart already, and the land of Biafra will be after them until they will take them off of the surface of the earth, because you cannot fight Biafra and stand. You cannot fight Biafra and stand, because any person that speaks against anyone in Biafra land or this struggle, you are trying to be a stumbling block. I want to pass message to Biafrans. Don't think that you will be expecting somebody to come after you. Nobody will come after you, but what will come after you will be greater than what you will see. So we should support our government and continue to debunk any false information that our enemies are propagating, because sometimes they will start to say something that will instigate fear in the heart of Biafrans. So we should follow the required people, follow Mazi Choose, follow 247. Those people are the people. Go to our COS handle. These are where you get the right informations of whatever, and any information that is not come from any all these our government platform, ignore them. Don't even see them as, don't even bring them or use them as a topic. Ignore them, because they are going to give you a heartbreak. So that is all I have to say this morning, sir. May God continue to strengthen us until we finally restore Biafra in our homeland. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, my brother Chukski. Thank you for that amazing contribution. And we also appreciate Ezenwa Ife. Thank you so much for that super chat. We appreciate you for your support also. Thank you. We appreciate you. Thank you so much. And now let's allow our brother Akonyo with go ahead and speak to us. Let's hear you. Let's hear you.
Okay. Uncle Chus, good morning, and good morning to all my fellow Biafrans.
Good morning, my beloved.
To add my own opinion to the topic, I'll first of all say something in reference to what our brother Christian was arguing about. I'm one of your followers that advocated much last year that immediately we step into this 2025, that we should forget about saga.
This is the end of our news update. Please click the icon on the top right corner of your screen to watch my next video. You will enjoy it. I will see you again in my next update. Enjoy the rest of your day. Goodbye for now.